guess this is it. I guess this is time or whatever. So I guess I'll start it like this. And I'll never again be as happy
as I was when I was in the 7th grade. Before the guilt of having no goals ate my life away. Each day introduced me to something that I hadn't experienced yet. Traded A's for F's to gain the time to experiment with drugs and sex. I'll never forget me and Jake's first roses trip together. Or the times we all walked aimlessly in the summer weather with nothing better to do but go to SA and try to steal a pack of squares. Man, I miss being a kid with no cares. It's the excitement of knowing everything you touch is new. I just wish I could've stopped and cherished the moment while it lasted. But maybe that's the point. The second you're smart enough to recognize freedom, you're no longer free. You see, heaven isn't some place that we go to when we die. It's that split second in life where you actually feel alive. And until the end of time we chase the memory of that, hoping the future holds something better than the past. So why do I spend my time running away when the truth is right here in the mirror inside my dying face? I can waste my energy trying to reproduce something that's gone, but my childhood is dead. It's time to move on. So what do you call a person that's already past its peak? Just a stagnant sheep you keep counting when you can't go to sleep. 2 years out of high school, going on way too deep. Tell me again why 7th
grade was so brief. Damn.
The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. Like this.
This is Felipe Kwame from the Los Nativos Crew, Rhyme Sayers Entertainment. I'm up in the studio with my man Eyedea. I'm up in the booth doing the wop and the running man, looking for the keys to my lowrider. Yo, y'all might think he's a cool cat, but this dude be acting weird.
Why they always looking at me like there's something on my face, man? No matter where I go, I'm always feeling out of place. And I know I'm not your regular, I got a different taste. Probably cause most of my life's been right in my basement. I didn't watch a Super Bowl, don't drink alcohol, don't carry ID, don't go to the mall. I'm extra argumentative and really good at fast talk. Can't dance or sing, but I can rap my ass off. My voice is unique, I'll leave it at that. But no rapper you know has the ideas I have, and it ain't like the skin color really is significant. Wouldn't put you in a category of art, math, or idiot, but I don't try to fit in. My life's like a novel of science fiction. My mission is to get into your mind and make you listen and rewind what you were missing. Every time that you insisted to be blind, I paint a picture with a rhyme and climb an instrument. I'll have behind a picket fence, flash a little wickedness in mind. Winning this, so you better bet on me. I only smile in public if I got a lot of energy. Don't go to the doc, I got my own remedy. And I almost forgot, I got a really good memory. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da-dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I only write with a certain type of pen. Switching from an itchy introvert to loudmouth. First thing I do after I buy a CD is open it up and see if my name's in the shout-out. I read books on yoga and quantum mechanics, psychology, philosophy, peyote, and acid. I like Jimi Hendrix more than any rap shit. And my favorite movie's Dr. Strangelove. That's a classic. Never had a fist fight, got knocked out one time. Stupid motherfucker thought peace was a gang sign. Yo, I never liked the circus, I was too afraid of clowns. 20 years in the same city, still don't know my way around. Still get lost inside of my thoughts, saying dumb jokes just to hear myself talk. Yeah, I know my clothes probably need to be washed, but I like them, and if I didn't, I would take them off. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da-dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da-dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I'm not accepted by any certain group of people. I'm a walking, talking freak show, but now you know my speed. Hey, everybody's weird, you know that's true. I bet you even got a little bit of weirdness in you. My lyrics are new depression, and in essence repression. Unprecedented identity representing the quest. I guess I'm just ahead of my time, playing my pedigree. I'm telling you a tale of a dime, embellished with melody. Who are you to say I got a few loose screws? Do the tools humans use can never measure my texture. Extra, read all about it. Ideas and extraterrestrial. Don't let them touch you or even sit next to you. Right, so you're wrong and it makes me right. Song after song, night after night. Then I spit my words into the mic, and the crowd reacts nice if it's something that they like. Now is that so strange to want the attention? If you think I should change, man, save your suggestions. I swear someday I'm gonna be somebody's hero, but until that day, I'm just another fucking weirdo.
You are about to embark upon a fascinating adventure into well-being, a journey which will leave you with a lifetime method for gaining unequaled health of body and mind and the sense of a new life.
There is an ideal, some kind of abstraction. There is no
Everybody makes their own fun. If you don't make it yourself, it ain't fun, it's entertainment.
Here to break my own ball and chain, holding the plight to be completely sane. Nothing's to gain if image blocks the only chance for change. When I expand my range, the world stands as judges. Don't think music defines my carry. These songs ain't me, they're just documentation of momentary thoughts. Nothing set in stone just because it's sold and bought. Your expectations lead a category of placement, but a renaissance man sits nowhere particular. Every seat is vacant to a songwriter, comedian, method actor, author, MC, carpenter, producer, engineer, shit talker, hustler, musician, architect, businessman, student of the scene, and human being. If you give a damn, no matter what side you see, it's just one side. No matter how much you think it means, it's just one side. My depth is only as shallow as time and spaces. This is just one of my many eternally changing.
The artist does not himself necessarily agree with the opinions and beliefs expressed in the following text. Any and or all statements regarding truth, reality, God, etc. should be viewed as narrative contrived by the artist for entertainment purposes only. The artist hereby disavows his own personal responsibility for any paranormal activity related to the listening of this album. The listener listens at his own risk and will hopefully have a safe, yet fun and expansive trip. The characters in this album are very real and reside inside the space-time continuum known as the artist's head. The artist solemnly guarantees that you will love them in addition to the assurance that the preceding statement was a lie. Oh yeah, by the way, you're in for some weird shit.
while to realize we was on the same page. We just go about reading it out loud in different ways. I ain't the only person that's traveled through this maze. Not really sure whether it's me or them, I was crazy, making a hole in every simple system to rekindle the vision that lost its position as boss. The superstition sitting in the time machine. machine. A bleeding mind, dreams, a beating blind steam to give the crime scene shining gleam. I'm no longer a Boy Scout, cause punching myself in the head won't necessarily get that voice out. That's something no one ever took the time to point out, but I had to learn to whisper before I could enjoy shouting. Periodically I feel like I've wasted my breath, and all I've got to show for it is paper-stained ink. But I ain't really tripping at the end of the day, cause life is experience, and that's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. Think about all the time that I spent trying to find an identity, rhyming and verse of the night, getting defined by the mind, penitentiary folk in the rooms and folks in the path, consume every inch of my interest and it's me to break out the trap, essentially distant, mentally I'll eventually snap, officially foul dysfunctional prune, groomed in numerous thought plume, tumors and musical wounds, and my shadow proved to be my only tribune. And it taught me never to abuse a full moon, it's not suitable. Sometimes you gotta lose control to gain the kind of truth, to hold the rain that falls, don't bruise my soul like it used to. I'm used to it, and now I'm just working on smoothing out the kinks. The circuitry allows some headroom before the brink. So what do you gotta tell me that I don't already know? Just shut the fuck up and let me grow. I learned from my mistakes and I spotted with these disruptive plates. So call it what you want, but this is how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. I was scared to death, barely slept, air and breath, prepared to step from where I wept and shed my tears till no nightmares were left. I had my years, but no one cares to see the prayers and sweat. They just wanna share the nest and earn their percent in turn. Let it burn till the ashes isolate the cold ground. On that I stood, but on this I stand and hold down. I used to be the seed of this ghost town, but that was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. The war between the old brain and the new brain was won when a prehistoric forfeited alien strangles reptile and migrates towards inner peace. Caveman dies quiet, the cries, riots, and fires cease. No one saved my seat when I decided to rise and slay the beast. I just shut my eyes and gave my speech, but I never could have known I would become my own missing link. And it feels greater than I thought, that's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. Now check this out. My man Musa, he got the right to think. He got the right to think. My man Ali, he got
scared of me or laughing hysterically. I'm just a parody of something that apparently was never properly prepared to bleed. Oh, how do I wish that I'd never learned to cry when your only reply is waving your hands from side to side. I'm lost, cause I'm my own tour guide, and if I ever talk to myself, I'll probably tell lies. So for now, I sit in this disfigured toadstool, showing the face of a child that only smiles cause he's told to. Sometimes they look to me for the answers, and I don't know what to do. I'm usually just as confused as you, but clear, I can see for miles. Clear, I can be myself. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I'm not part of this race. Clear, I'm not in this alone. Clear, I got freedom to roam. Clear, I can sit in my place. Clear, I withdraw from the race. The cord sprung a leak. The wine was filled with cork crumbs. Charisma bit its cheek and died of boredom. It's not a clear day till the war is done, and I'm no longer haunted by the bullet hole I put in the head of a porcelain clown crown porch bum. Reciting my spells, biting the nail off my sword thumb. Leaving for good, I knew that when the door swung. I don't believe that I could stay even if I wanted to. My brain ain't gray sky or waterproof. So by tomorrow, I'll be a robot again. The thought of the clouds coming in just makes me cringe. But I've been in the storm, submerged in the distortion. For most of my days spent following this course, and I'm learning to love the moment that's rolling instead of openly viewing time as my opponent. So I'm always wait. And let me cut this shit, man. It's a nice day. Fuck sitting here and writing. I'm going for a walk. Really understands the experience that jades logic and paves an agnostic place to lay in decayed and toxic waste. So most carry identity paraphernalia to familiarize with smiles and meaning painted on a robotic face. But not this man, he played the bucket with his hands and got paid. But whatever changed, people were dropping his can. 23 years ago, he was a lawyer by description, but I guess all of a sudden he resigned from that position. But I've never seen the sky quite as clear as his eyes, as his blistered fingers beat down on the plastic. And in a twisted sort of way, it all makes sense. While they rush to die, he provides a soundtrack so tragic. He sits on the corner of 7th and 1st, and I was thirsty for the answer to a question anyone would nurse. One day I asked him why he gave up his career. He said I didn't, I just took off the name tag. Then he added, make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. So I took in what was said, but I didn't accept it. Well, maybe I did, I just wouldn't admit it. I was too committed to the belief that all the hard work of now will improve my future existence somehow. So I said you don't accomplish nothing sitting in the street, and I'm sure you barely survive off the pennies you gather. He said, to your surprise I make enough to eat, and I accomplish just as much as you, only I stopped pretending my job matters. He looked me in my face and told me I was a puppet, and what I do's no more important than playing a bucket. I still hear his voice when I set my alarm before bed. I never could wash what he said out of my head, so fuck it, it goes make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. See, I can dress myself up in a white coat and say I'm a doctor, carry an eye by my belt buckle with a gold badge and say I'm a cop. Or maybe I'm just a sloppy, lazy, crazy carbon copy, part of the heartlessly deranged nation that gave in a generation ecstasy underwater. A forgotten survivor with a mind washed and slaughter. I've watched your offers, caught your calls, and called your forefathers my bosses. Lost it all in the name of gaining enough to spend, consuming the useless. Don't spray your doom from the hand, my friends. See, when I saw my man playing away in his drum, something clicked in my brain and I became less dumb. I'm working for breadcrumbs, pretending there's a meaning, but my employment's just a bucket I'm desperately bleeding. And one day I'll be old and retired, looking at my life like what a waste of good fire. All because school never taught me how to be inspired, and the job concern and finding myself just wouldn't hire. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. But hey, here's my application. How much do y'all pay? We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other MCs in the house?
If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know who I'm kicking out.
Yo dude, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other motherfuckers in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know who I'm taking out.
Hold your damn horses, Charlie, this game is ours. So what, you a star? That don't make you hard. I'll knock your neck out that ice you sport. And I don't need your petty title of battle. You feel your vital organs, autograph them with a mean streak and put them on eBay. If they don't sell it, then I'll put them out on the freeway. It's E.y.e.d and the E.y.e.d for G's. For those that don't know, we gon' show you how we play so he can ride. Step up on the ass and give these motherfuckers a blast from the past.
Using the X to the out of the cut with some shit that I wrote with my nigga Ape-Eyedea-Smash. So you know I must be dope, but what up? Gay nice to a gay rights and slave fake dykes and gay types who react to this kid the ID, but really S-Y-double-S-U-P who may bite and waste bites and play fights. I can approve the day slice, we stay quite insane. Sequency, never mundane, differently arranged symphony. Brain quick with the creation of data, shatter matter, add a break, greatly shake to make shaky mind state breaking chain. Vividly batter patterns and smack kicks, castrate whack fakes who claim mimicry.
We only playing for this game, thick
low bitch. I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other MCs in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking out.
Listen, player, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question, any other MCs in the house? If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking out.
Under my jurisdiction, where the purest missionary lyricist winds missing, wishing to carry the piss on such a risky tourist visit. Is it a moral issue if you came to my home, claiming to own the right to show us right? Hold the microphone to recite that bullshit poem. You asked me, you should've known we clown clones and take crowns and fake foes who oppose the throne with a pen and pad 'em bad to the bone. And even better off the dome. If you get me pissed and push me into that zone, you must have had the Jones to get your headphone and get slap brand Pakistan and sit back home with your whack songs. Either right or wrong, I'm still real, your silicone and styrofoam. I drill a hole inside your skull and steal your soul. Your pride, your goals, and anything else valuable. Cause you're an intellectual coward and I'm an infallible international professional stylist, scholar and attitude, and I don't approve of you.
Destroy you who seek joy through weak boy $2 like what just taught us. Some novices who took culture B-boy grew with us because we was long ago drowning bitch and teasing, hearing your blood attach a razor blade catheters to their urethras. Reacting with wisdom when to listen to your raps and then diss them. You're lacking in rhythm, so I overload with the proper techniques to hit you. Don't using to the resembles that of a homeless motorcycle accident victim. Doodle dirty, who you hurt me? You boo-boo worthy of immediate cremation. No casket in your mother, nothing but a gentle waving courtesy of carnage wearing and soaked in your hemoglobin boo-boo jersey. Like trash and tax pass, and for having your whack ass hysterectomy via power saw backdraft. All evidence, no hesitance, remain at residence. Write a song called Fuck Eric B. DJ abilities as president, sucker. I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
Hey yo, Carnage, man, you be bugging, man.
Yo, I'm sure these losers got the point. Why don't we just be out?
Aight.
Peace. Peace.
Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain.
Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain. Man, there's a lot of pain.
I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces. I don't miss none of them and they don't miss
with sensation, now I'm my own mental patient, but that's the price you pay if you wanna live free. Kill my dedication, put me on your medication, drop me off in space and never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing, so when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me, forget me, forget me, forget me, forget me. Well, something in the air makes me not wanna care. Let them stare till I'm riding on an empty spare. Follow the vein straight as it drapes across the landscape, in the sand and the lake, off the beaten path. Learn the secret math, keeping the laugh tucked deep in the back of luck. Happy as fuck, but nobody's convinced. Play daddy to the love and try to drop a couple hints. Well, ever since I first came to learn all the right turns, I was cursed with a cigarette burns and the lost words. Found inspiration inside your misery, always trying to take an inch more than what they're giving. Dear God, let me die on the rich people's lawn, cause I'm not so sure they're gonna learn my songs. Every morning he repeats that same shit, spends the day dying to be famous. Well, another day, shot. And I'm thinking this aquarium is deeper than the last one. My castle was never made of sand, it's one big aluminum can. The chateau of the dam, the shadow of the man you pretend you are. Had a rough lot that got caught and went too far. And if I did have a car, I'd go broke from the gas on the shoulder of the road while you roll past. I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces. I don't miss none of them and they don't miss me. Fell in love with sensation, now I'm my own mental patient, but that's the price you pay if you wanna live free. Kill my dedication, put me on your medication, drop me off in space and never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing, so when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me, forget me, forget me, forget me.
I don't want to talk about religion or anything, and yet I think
Weird side.
Ladies and germs, it's my pleasure to introduce to you your leader and savior,
I just want to send a special thank you to anyone who donated, put a little something in the collection can. God won't forget you. Now see, this next song is a song about writing this song. Now I'm not some profound visionary, but this specific incision didn't particularly take too long. I was just running up these backstage stairs and suddenly it dawned on me, what a good idea. True inspiration, but with no pen or paper to record the creation, I aborted the plans of grand innovation and stood bored pacing on the wood floor waiting for more words to bore from my cranium. Maybe I'm not cut out for this writing gig, I thought for a brief second. Then it was like lightning hit through me in a complete head spin and kept punching me with phrases, concepts, rhyme patterns, and song structures. A long flux of drop fire drought was finally finished, and in a matter of minutes consciousness is linked with the inventive infinite. And one of my friends happened to have a pen, so I wrote it all down on my hand. That was that. We're just gonna, thank you. We're just gonna pass the collection can around one more time. Try to find it in your pockets and hearts to donate all your money. God won't forget you.
It's amazing how many drugs you find out you actually do once you stop doing drugs. You know, you quit eating acids and downing booze, but you still indulge in food, sex, and 6 billion other nouns that compare with your so-called overall addiction. Right now I'm sitting in a hospital waiting, and I'm using my ability, or inability to write as a drug. It sort of isolates me from the reality of what's about to happen.
I can vividly recall my mood the day that art was murdered. The wind blew a thin layer of dust
on my garden burglary. Everything you knew was sideways and phallic. The highways, traffic, added to Friday's madness. Worn, wrinkled skin loosely hung off earnest cheekbones. Below eyes designed to bury the wolf under a sheep's clothes. Some people sang, a few begged for change. A young girl skipped alone with her hand glued to a candy cane. I, however, walked with my back to it as usual. Wanted to turn this dark comedy into a musical. I'm used to reflecting the sorrow the world reflects at me. We're forever intertwined as the anxious and angry. The gloom is in the oxygen consumed to keep me lost within a mushroom cloud of toxins deposited to leave the prophets doomed. There I sat on a lead-infested picnic table waiting to be born, carefully evading mating season's evil horns. I keep performing for the poets and philosophers, but they don't know I was insane before it became popular. I lose something every time I leave my house, trying to gain something by running my mouth. My conscience don't hold a grudge against my impulse. Honesty should be the best policy, but it's not that simple. Have you ever had the sky inject a cloud into your lymph nodes, so all you see is how she gazes through a frameless window? Every day I have a new argument with myself. Don't know how I got this far up the ladder, but by now I should have fell. Can't go to heaven, never learned how to pray. Oh well, rather be in a place with less people anyway. Somewhere between a snare and the extra tired hogwash, I got caught in emotion of a sex-inspired God talk. My long-lost lover left me to date a real artist, and it's strange how the whole story can be told through a guitar riff. I'm a pretentious vendor of invention. It's a demented way of staying the center of attention. Take my advice and never take my advice. I haven't left my own head long enough to really know about life, but I've dug dirt out of the ground and found Plato's time capsule. Inside was a note that said, sorry, I lied. Part of my pride was dead the second that you talked to me, and I knew that no matter what lied ahead you wouldn't walk with me. So alone I travel in clown shoes through dirty speed infested tourist colonies, tricking revolutionaries into thinking my record's a new age life insurance policy. Then I'm off, and before they get the chance to give me a dirty look, they money spin at borders on a brand new Krishnamurti book. A sturdy hook deserves a better catchphrase, but I'm only still here cause they can't detect neurotic tendencies with x-rays. It was a perfect day to sit and watch the wind, cause the recognition of my insanity made me wanna be hip-hop again. I did.
Motivation's feels like a potato chip. The way these lines reflect off everyone's nervous expressions reminds me of the fourth grade. A whole month just because I couldn't outrun the other footballs for idiots. Anyways, so how do you solve your drug problem? Just move to the desert with everything. I think the trickiest way addiction manifests is the process of giving it up. So make music.
I make music to ride to cry to die 2 times to finally realize you're alive to. I make music to vibe to close your eyes to, break your mind through each wall that sits inside you. I make music for survival, to find truth, to hide from the landscape humanity went blind to. I make music to rhyme to waste time to die to, and realize I'm alive to.
I only pray my lips never follow the ever so hollow descriptions of these pictures in my head that make me sick. I'm the fight between a God freak and an atheist that argue the same point no matter which way the conversation drifts. Any human being that believes he's truly happy just found a fake way to escape from his craziness, you know. I'd trade my dick for a safe place to sit if I wasn't so afraid of grenades made by spaded patriots. I crave a fix and teeth grinded when our hands shake, so I'm just as approachable as any halfway intelligent sadist is. Mary had a little lamb blood buried in her sacred wall, till one by one, each belief you've ever had raped the bitch.
I'm sick of all you stupid motherfuckers talking shit about my man Idea. Matter of fact, I catch you saying any stupid shit like that around me, I'ma punch a motherfucking hole in your head. Talking about idea this, idea that. Get off his dick. And to all y'all critics talking shit, you can eat a dick too, you punk bitches.
You got balls, stepping over what you're saying to me. I'm probably your favorite MC's favorite MC. So let these lyrics deteriorate your head's interior, threaded by inferiority, complex delirium. Content be scaring them. I'm sent to tear you into shreds and put your arrogance in its death. But your best to quit rapping. Unless you're good at dodging bullets, ain't shit gonna happen till you touch a trap and learn to focus. Open that overgrown head for a day. And don't underestimate me in a battle I don't play. I'll rip every kid in your clique in 5 less than 4 bars. I take this out the east to west. Don't test the North Star, or are you pissed cause your talent ain't felt? Well, just talking shit's easy, I challenge myself. If you were really dope, you wouldn't say it all the time. You would be creative and I see it in your rhymes. You got the nerve to say I'm soft cause the thoughts that I talk. But I think that you're lost. Why don't you go take a walk and find someone who cares how tight you think your style is. Now quit being childish, shake my hand and smile, bitch. What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we'd be the greatest with the break and the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is mini app. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
Hey yo, what was that idea, kid? I don't even know. Yo, that shit he did on the Blaze battle was kinda tight, no doubt, but his album's kinda weird. I know, man, he ain't never gonna get a record deal sounding like that. True that.
Check me out now, I'm that kid who never gave a fuck about a contract. If you need to make a buck, get loose. Rock the mic, but don't be dumb and come and test me. Cause be jocking like they get paid by swinging from my testes. Inch by inch I grow, less convinced by those quote-unquote battle rappers that think they're invincible. Easily I take their title and I never give it back. How come my weakest freestyle probably beats their best written rap? They doubt it, and then they call me out about it. And I flip up in these albums and when in they crowd and shout it. And you can say the same, but you can't be lines are skin deep. Simply when you whip speak, alternative minces me. But being fresh is only half of the job. There's a lot in this world that needs to be changed. And so I write each song with the message for humanity. It expressed the wisdom and stress that's in my brain. Complaining, no, just draining pucks before the sis pops. While you play or hate, I'm trying to elevate this hip-hop. So stop trying to pretend you're real and go write a song someone beside your friends can feel for real.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Most of these MCs don't even deserve to be on their dick like they do. And that's the truth.